Hello everyone, and welcome to another day in Shroud of the Avatar. Now today we're in game with Kendra Dragon Slayer, a slightly different player. I was playing this with Lara Dragon Slayer, and I worked all the way through the pass. I did actually record a video of going through Artifice, and then accidentally deleted it. Now since I've been working with that character on the path of death, the skill of death, then I thought instead of, I don't want to reset the character, so I thought I'd use one of my other accounts, dressed her up so she looks the same and all of that, and quickly rush through the actual path so we can actually enter Artifice and complete the story. And in here I'm going to take you through how to get through the puzzles inside, but I will be pausing and giving hints on how to do it. So again, if you're just getting frustrated at one point, of course you can use this video to help you complete the quests. So let's go inside and see what we find. And here we are inside. Now it is a 5-skull area. You don't have to worry if you are a new character, because as long as you stick to the upper path, both paths lead to the same destination. The lower path involves 5-skull combat, and the upper path involves no combat. So you can see another path that's leading up here, which there's some combat in the area below and down here. So as soon as this is a fresh out the box person, you can actually do this quest without any combat experience, because there is absolutely no fighting in it. The only place you'll die is you go through control points, but other than that, don't need to. You can actually complete this with a new character. This is where you would join the road if you were taking the lower path. So I'm just going to come up the top here now. I don't know if we need to talk to Mr. Blokey here, but we will actually have a chat with him. Customized, others, it says enter Artifice, so I guess we can go in. Now this entrance here is not like a door, you don't have to double click on it, it's actually a portal into Artifice, so it's slightly different to what we've seen before in the game. And here we are, our first entrance into the halls of Artifice. Now the first puzzle is, we've got to get through this door. Now what we're going to do is there has to be 3 keyholes here, which means you'll need 3 keys, 1 envy, 1 longing, 1 hunger. Keys are found in the rooms where these portals are. There's 3 of them, so if you go in there you should be able to find those keys. Again, I'll just pause for a second, so if somebody wants to pause the video, have a go. Right, so here we go. As I say, the boxes all look the same, so we'll go on the first one. They mostly tend to also be straight down the centre. There are other boxes that you can talk with the people in the room, but there's the key of longing. And then we're just going to go back out again, take the next room, And again, now you know what one box is. If you want to pause the video and go and find the others, you can do so. Okay, here we go again. And I believe it's at the end of the wall here. So we get round all of these gluttonous people. There it is. Hexagonal box. And we'll go for the final key. Can't pick up any of the food, so you can't take it with you and use it as benefit. And then you just need the final key, which I need to pause the video because if you've watched me on the other two, you actually know where to go. And there we have 3 keys. Now once you've got the 3 keys, just head back to the door. Of course, enter each of the keys in. There's key number 2 and key number 3. Should make the clicking of the door opening really, but we now open the door and we start to enter the long run down. Now there are no puzzles or anything in these areas. You can actually have a chat with everyone if you wish to do so, but there's always a door, so alternately on the left and the right. You just need to carry on walking down, walk through the doors, and the next one's always on the opposite side, so of course up to the person there. And let's go down again. Forget how many floors there are actually. And the doors on this side. Which one about pain, torture, gluttony, based on sins really. Now this is the bottom of the area. Now there is something in this room that will surprise you and doesn't affect the storyline, but it's quite an interesting thing. So again, if you want to go and have an explore, see if you can find it, then I'll just pause for a second. Okay, now basically you'll see some kids in here. And if you step on the plate, they'll all die, they'll get crushed in this thing. Now if you don't want to, you can always go around it by opening the gate, put the key in, and then opening the gate, and then going through the gate without stepping on the pad. You don't have to squash the kids. And then go through, or alternatively, if you feel in a sadistic mood, or you've accidentally done it, you can step on the plate and kill all those poor kids. But you might, I don't know if you kill yourself, but anyway, if you walk through, because it will swing back on you. Now here is there's a maze in the next section. And if you want to have a go with the maze, first of all, it's just a normal maze. You're going to have to find your way through it. I will give you a hint in a second, but if you'd like to try it first, you can go ahead now. Okay, now this is going to be the hint that I'm going to give you. If you look at the candles on the walls and follow the candles on the walls. I'm just going to pause for a second again. Now we'll actually go through the actual path of how to get round the maze. So we're into the maze. As I've said, there's candles on the walls. You don't have to put them out. You'll see this candle, it's that direction, and just keep on walking till you see next candle. Here it is, pointing this way. The keep going this way, another candle here, so we're going to go this way, another candle here, so we're going to go this way, another candle. I think you're getting the hint by now. And here is one which is pointing directly back towards you, which now means you've got a choice of right or left. Now if you go this way, you'll be reset. So of course the correct way will be to the right. And then you'll come to a portal which you'll just enter through. And then you should come into the halls of Artifice. So it took me ages and ages to find out how to do that one. So I'm rather frustrated. But some people have made maps and things like this, some people have worked it out. So not a hard puzzle, but interesting one. Now we have back here with our character in Octopus, which we've seen on the journey a couple of times. I don't think it matters what we actually say at this point. The children, because I did kill the children. If it says you didn't kill them, you know. But as I say, I don't think it actually matters what you say. Do you say the magic? Yep, I just have to say the magic word again, bone steel, and it's changed. We'll kill them. Artifice. Continue. Oh, it should be Boris, that's it. So that's the magical word. And it says find Boris. Came in that way, so I guess there's only one way to go. Down in the damaged church, I would say, you find these are mighty figment of him, Boris. And on here we find a crown, which if you double click puts on your head, and it says we found Boris. Now we've got to find out about the crown. Now we've got our little crown on our head. Now the crown actually does increase your intelligence. It gives you a little bit of dodge resistance, and later on we can learn a little bit more about it. So it gives a nice graphical effect as well. So we'll carry on through the maze, head into the next section. Down here we meet Kobold Blacksmith. And all we have to do is talk about him. We want to find out about the crown. And you're able, as you expect, for Titans could only wear it. Obviously I'm not. I don't know what happens if you answer untruthfully. Might affect your truth value in the game. Well, it doesn't yet, it probably will do later. Because when you answer the oracle, he says, you know, have you been truthful and things like this. So I don't know if it affects it yet. Oh, you are an avatar. Yes. Okay. Your destiny was of truth. I don't know what happened recently. You know, you have to follow your destiny, and you've now got to go find the Fawn in the Lyceum. So, you know, you probably might be damaged if you go into the lava, but we just need to go down here. We've got another one of our wonderful portals. Here we are, we're in the Lyceum. There's our matey Caius, which you can talk to him if you wish to do so. And here's the purest form. It's not normally tucked way down the back, but there we go. Not many comments are, not many. And we've got to talk with them until we are stronger together. Right. There we go. We've convinced Perry the Unchained to resume on his fight to free his people. So that's all we have to do there. Always remember the name of Kendra Dragonslayer, I promise. I've got to remember a lot of names. All these avatars that keep coming talking to him. So now we have to go and have a word with Blacksmith again. No, I don't want to die. It's a very new character, they've got no health on. I don't know if you do. I was thinking of trying to go into the lava, but I don't know where the resurrection would be or anything like that. It would kind of spoil the video, I guess. Right, now, let's carry on. Talk to Octopus. Destiny. And this is basically the end of the actual quest line, because you get your 100,000 experience points into your skill pool. And it says about path, and from here you can find out about path of Destiny. It talks about going to the other areas. Yes, you need to go further. You need to go find other titans, Granus and Sequina. Sequina over by Solace Bridge, Granus fight war with my people. I hope you tell him to stop that. Or silly. Good for business though. Go to High Vale. That tells you the two areas to actually go to actually pick up the other two paths of truth. He's also told us that he's opened up the door in the library. So we're now going to go back through the Lyceum here. And let's see if I can remember where the door was. Is it too hard? I think it's over to the left again. That's it, and up these stairs, that's it. And again we come to one of our wonderful portals. What happens if we go down here? Oh, that just takes us back into the Lyceum. So, and now we exit Artifice. And we find ourselves in a place called Feliciano Ruins, which is a 4-skull area, I think. So, why they bring you out into this area. If you're a new character, you're not going to survive, so just basically keep on running out. Now, there are some good rewards in here. There's some silver and everything in here. So, best to do this quest once you've got a little bit of combat under your belt, and you'll be able to get the rewards of the area. But it is a standard scene in the game, so you can come back into it. And here we are. As I said, there's the entrance to Artifice over there, and this is where you come out at Elysian Plains, which is a 5-skull area. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 4-skull area. So you can come back later into this area. So now it's not quite the end of the video, because if you go and talk to the Oracle, the Crown, it will give us some more information about it and give us something else. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pause the video and find an Oracle, because I'm not certain where they are on this island, so I'll just go and find an Oracle and then we'll come back. And here we are. I just found my way back to Exeter, and there's an Oracle in here. Let's go and see what she has to say whilst I'm wearing the crown. I only learnt this today, once I took the character that I'd done it with before, and then gave some extra instructions and such like about the crown. Let's see what happens. There we go. Now told us about that we have the bone steel crown, which is an artifact held by Boris. You may wish to use it in your travels, knowing yet the danger it poses, so many people are unfamiliar with its function. I will provide you with this part of the Titan's essence, which yet remains inside, or within. To activate the crown, wear it upon your brow and intone the words of power. And you've also received the gem of truth. I'm not quite certain what happens if we attune it, and I think I might look at that in another video, because there are another 3 bits to get before, of course, you can use the you can go on the quest for the avatar, which then you can get, I believe, a cloak at the end of that. So I'll do another video in regards to what these items give us. So that's where you get your thingy, and that ends what you've got. More items. Let's see if we've got the gem in here. Gem of truth. I guess you drag it to it or something, but I'll research that later. And there's just one other little nugget of information. If you do come to Exeter and you want to travel to the other starting zones without having to run around the map, there are moon gates in the game. They're found at various points in the game. Now, generally speaking, there's a point to the north, the south, the east and the west, and also a point, and also to the centre. It takes you to central Brittany graveyards. So you've got High Vale, which is a starting point, Solace Bridge, which is the starting point, and Blood River, which is a starting point. Then we've got where we are, Exeter, which is pretty much south, Brittany, which is central, and that one's on the west side of the map. Owl's Head is down south, that's on the island of High Vale, and Brookside is right the way down on the southern side again. So, and then there was west somewhere. But you can easily travel around. Now this cycles round. I believe it takes 9 minutes to go from one to the next. So when you want to travel there, so if you wanted to go to High Vale, you just click on the, might as well do it, go to High Vale. And here we are, been transported to the starting zone of High Vale, which we could then start the next quest. And if you actually point to the centre again, you'll notice it says High Vale again, which you can't enter it twice. So it should take us to a place called the Isle of Storms. It used to take you to the Isle of Storms, so it looks like they've disabled that, so you can't travel anywhere when you enter. So it used to take you to the Isle of Storms, which is rather pointless, I guess. But now you can't interact with it until it's gone round to the next point, which is Brookside. So that's the end of this video. I hope you found it helpful and informative. And if you are new to my channel, of course if you click on the subscribe button you'll get to know when more of my content comes out. Also feel free to leave any questions in the comments area below and I'll get back to you. And thanks for watching.